Okay. Need some water. I'm out. I will be back. Yeah, we good to continue?
Yeah.
All right. Got some ice cream
Ooh.
Please select your character.
so that I do not starve to death. Okay,
Alright,
so
so
we've
we
done
took care
the
of...
main. Yeah, we've done these 5.
Okay.
Next is going to be Carl, which I don't think is accurate. I think that the canonical order you're
Probably
supposed to do them
lychee,
in,
right?
and this isn't really like definitive or anything. It's just that there's always been an order that the characters go in that's consistent every game.
Mm-hmm.
It always goes Ragna, Jin, Noelle, Rachel, Tao, and I think the next one is Tager.
Interesting. I would think
It doesn't matter for anything. It's just always the order that the characters have gone in, and it's been consistent in every game. So I've always done things in that direction. But just for the sake of keeping things like along this line, we're gonna do Carl next. Carl is also probably the most a first-class vigilante with his mysterious doll Nirvana. He has brought many criminals to justice. After hearing the news of his next target, Ragnar the Blood Edge, Carl heads to Kagutsuchi. Nailed it. He's probably going to be the hardest character that we do tonight. So we do this. Nothing else should stand in my way.
That's fine. Honestly, I think Carl is probably where we should end it for tonight, because I do plan on streaming tonight. I don't know what yet, but I do plan on streaming, and I do want to like take a break away from the computer for a little while.
Gotcha. Yeah, we could definitely end it here with this one and do the rest another time. This definitely took is taking longer than I thought it would. I've only lost like twice, and it's still like taking much longer than I thought it would.
It happens. Recording takes a long time. No big deal. This wasn't finished! Okay.
The interesting thing about Carl, gameplay-wise, is that Nirvana is linked to the D button, obviously.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about her is that you can operate her completely independently from whatever Carl is doing. So no matter what he is doing, you can always do inputs for Nirvana in addition to that.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny.
Which means that if you're doing like a, I'll try to get an example here. Right, summon her over here. It's funny to like teabags when you summon her because the input is like down, down, D in order to do it, so he just naturally teabags.
It's
But if you're doing a super like this, you could have her do something else completely independent while you're doing that super to do like a combo or even a setup. And it's this kind of like flexibility that has led Carl to be infamous as the best puppet character of all time and a top tier throughout the entirety of BlazBlue. Maybe not so much in this game, just because of how oppressive New and Arachne were.
Excuse me,
But
there's something I need to do. Are you okay, sis? Let's go.
the man has options, my guy.
got options. It's good to have options, you know?
I know Nirvana has a grab and an over and a low. I don't know if she has an overhead.
Yeah.
Sis, let's do our best. Let's go.
That back though.
Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Go. You go.
You're seeing that I don't have much means of a way to string moves together with Carl like I do with everyone else.
He's not as combo heavy in that way.
Well, he definitely has some longer stuff. I think BlazBlue is famous for its longer combo strings, even before BB Tag. It's just that Carl's, well, for one thing, it definitely got more so that way the longer the series went on. So we're probably seeing the least combo-heavy version of BlazBlue there ever was right now. But also,
Yeah.
Carl's involves a lot of very specific sister setups and timing, which I have never done in my life. So you're not going to be seeing any of that from me. That was an interesting
Gotcha.
interaction there. He hit
Yep.
me while I was doing the super, resulting in me being
Screwed up
able to
back.
opt again even though it was still going on.
Welcome back. It was an interesting interaction.
Hey, PUMSQUATCH, is there any like ultra kill boss that you particularly struggle with, or?
Nah, I'm just a noob, so everything is kind of like new to me.
All right.
So I am having fun with pretty much facing all of them.
Yeah. I remember, when I realized my friend had ultra kill, I decided that as a dick move to just beat his time in every single level. I did.
Yeah,
I
you should have
P-ranked
like a
him as
little bit of a
well.
rivalry going on.
I P-ranked every single one of them. I saw that I saw that he did some progress in Act 3, and I immediately said, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Kind of cool you guys
He
did have a
grabbed me from
rivalry and
that
everything
range.
going on. What the heck?
Yeah.
That was a long grab.
Not even, honestly, it's not really a
The
rivalry.
purple
Just I
setup!
beat him at every single level. I beat him at every single level to the point where his username doesn't even show up on the thing anymore.
That's rough. It's fun when people make you challenge yourselves, though. Really cool.
Me when I beat Gabriel P rank in under 40 seconds.
Yeah,
Apparently my fastest time on Gabriel is 38 seconds.
wow,
Let me see.
impressive.
Yeah, 38.598 on violence.
That is very fast.
That is 40 times as fast as my friend's fastest run.
Oh, he just landed into that one.
Arachne, unless he's unlimited, does not have a real dash. It's actually funny if you play him unlimited. He does have he can run, and his run may have a hitbox. I'm actually not sure about that in
That would be
unlimited
great
form.
if it did.
But generally speaking, he has a teleport instead of a dash, which is very interesting and one of the things that makes him as difficult of a character as he can be to fight sometimes. Because he can teleport to either side of you. He's a lot like Nine, if you remember how she played in BB Tag. She didn't have a dash, she could just teleport, and it was even worse with her because of how many crazy setups she has.
Oh gosh.
A lot of different changes you can observe in the characters if you ever actually play their unlimited forms. There's a lot. Well, I'll let the cutscene play out.
Oops, excuse me. My name is Bang Shishigami. I make my living as a vigilante. No need to be alarmed, though.
I'm not sure if this man's even paying attention to you.
Of justice.
Me or Bang?
No, Carl.
Oh.
My name is Carl Clover. I may not look
But fortunately, he was in fact listening.
I guess that makes you my role model.
No kidding. That must be tough for a man of your age.
Oh no, it's not that bad. I have to admit, I've never seen a ninja until now. If you don't mind, I'd
Uh.
love to see one of your techniques for future reference.
Probably like the nicest interaction I've ever seen Carl have.
Such a
Yeah.
well-mannered young man.
Well, aside from being a
As
child.
a role model, or better yet, a big brother. I'll allow
True.
you to
Let's
practice your moves
Relax,
on me.
Bang.
The wheel of fate is turning.
But
Rebel
as I was saying,
action.
if you actually like play the unlimited forms, you can see some hilarious stuff. Like, if you play Tager, for example, and you hold forward, he will slowly get faster and faster. And like, the animation slowly speeds up to a hilarious degree of speed.
This is an
He also has an air dash. Tager does not have an air dash normally, of course.
Yeah. Guy's a
But
brick.
Unlimited Tager does, and it looks hysterical. Bang is armoring through my super.
Shishigami ninja. Hidden art.
I gotta see what Bang, not Bang, I'm sorry. Tager looks like with those. That sounds amazing.
Oh,
I
by the
don't-
way, I've been
We might
limiting
be
myself
able
to
to-
only Act 1 weapons.
We might be able to unlock him in this game. We've been unlocking some of the unlimiteds as we've gone through the arcade modes.
Mhm.
But I know for a fact I have him unlocked at some point in the future. So even if not on this game, then eventually I think it might be one of the extends. Chrono Phantasma or Continuum Shift.
Okay.
I will have all the unlimiteds and I can show you some hilarious stuff.
Sounds good.
If that's like a video you ever want to do.
Yeah, potentially. That could be a lot of fun.
I think you might have them. I know that in vanilla, like you're seeing me unlock a lot of them now, but in vanilla Continuum Shift, you had to unlock them as well, and I think in that game you unlocked them with score attack, which meant that almost no one had them because that mode was balls hard.
Wow.
But I think in the extend versions of the games for Chrono Phantasma and for Continuum Shift, they might have come with the game. I'll have to double check that, I'm not sure. But if they
definitely be good to
do,
do
then
in
that
the
means
future.
that you have them. And that you'd be able to go to training mode and check some stuff out at some point.
Thank you so much,
Cool.
Mr. Bang.
But I don't know. We'd have to double check that info.
If you need anything at all, don't hesitate to ask me, all right?
Didn't you have a good time, sis? It was fun, wasn't it?
And got his ass beat. It's funny because the more comic relief Bang is at a point in time, the weaker he is canonically.
Yeah.
Which is silly because I think Bang is low key like above average power levels in this game. Like he's secretly up there. But not in this game. This game makes him out to be the weakest in the whole cast.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are matters.
But you will actually see, I think, you already played Bang in a Continuum Shift story, right?
The wheel
Yeah.
of fate is turning.
Yeah, you remember at the end of his story, when he was fighting Hazama, and he used Fu Ring Kaza, Hazama actually said, oh, this is a nice trick, but is it enough to beat me? And Bang's like, no, I'm running. And then he ran away, and Hazama's like, wait, what? And he actually couldn't stop him. And
Yeah.
few characters can actually schmix Hazama or get a half compliment out of him. And it's like a slight teaser to the fact that Bang, low-key's got something going. He is not as weak as this game makes him out to be. This game makes him out to be pathetic. Nah, he's actually, not half bad.
Yeah. We love Bang.
In terms of lore, anyway. Gameplay-wise, Bang is an interesting case. I think Bang is one of the few characters that I'm completely unsure where he fell on the tier list in a competitive sense. I really have no idea if he was good. I know there was, like, very, very good Bang players. I think Dora was the name of one of them. And I may be wrong about that, and if I am, then I'm sorry, but also, I'm not really all that sorry. But, there were decent Bang players, but I don't know if that was just, like, character loyalty, or if, the character was actually real solid.
True.
He had some decent
when-
projectiles. He could throw some knives at, like, 3 angles at the same time. Definitely, a character. Yo!
Nice, nice.
That was a setup!
But not by much.
Yeet!
Win.
Yeet.
R. Win.
R win.
I love, like, this is another one of those, like,
You're an interesting person.
like, the Continuum Shift 1 system voice.
Mhm.
Well, like, her pronunciation of Carl is, like, debatably my favorite system voice character line in the whole franchise. She calls him Karalu, and it's just, it's so, it sticks with me so much that I, like, started saying, like, my friends' names in that exact same dialect.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just couldn't help it. It just stuck with me like that.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Well, Vermilion.
One. Action.
Only the real ones
PUMSQUATCH,
remember
have you heard of
Continuum
Grounds
Shift 1.
Yeah.
storage slamming?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Have you heard of storage slamming?
No. Is that the move I've been seeing you guys do where you, like, build up momentum by constantly slamming?
Oh no, it's this cool thing that allows you to go to the sky.
Do a what?
Easiest way to show you would be to clip it. Give me a sec. It's not that hard to do. I got a clip.
I might be doing Overwatch tonight, or... Maybe. It's been a while since I played Overwatch. We'll see.
Don't underestimate.
Alright, it shouldn't take too long to upload. It's only 6 seconds, so.
Oh wow, that is fast. Man, Tigger really skull bashed into that one.
He did, and as soon as I saw that startup, I knew exactly what was gonna happen.
You knew what must be done.
Let me tell you, that's the most infuriating feeling when you're about to go into something like that.
Alright, here's a clip.
Ah, the classic. Only the real ones remember Continuum Shift 1. Guard primers, baby! Let's go! Maybe I'll comment on that mechanic if you have me on for the Continuum Shift arcade modes. Those I know for a fact, starting with Continuum Shift going forward, I will definitely not be able to do all in one video. There's too many.
Yeah, as the cast grows, there will be too many.
Yeah,
Also,
but
after
Central
we're done
Fiction,
Go ahead.
Central Fictions could be their own series. I'm not gonna lie.
I believe it. Also, after we're done recording this, I will probably take a look at some of the clips you sent while I'm getting away from the computer and chilling for a moment.
Gotcha.
You don't know the half of Central Fiction arcade mode. I'll tell you that much.
I believe you.
That's its own game.
You're just gonna get hurt.
Carl.
Was actually thinking she would die of chip damage, but I guess Guilty Gear has conditioned me because I don't think you can die of chip damage in BlazBlue. You definitely can't in BB Tag. I don't remember if you can in mainline or not. It's been too long. But you can die of chip in Guilty Gear, and let me tell you, it's the most infuriating thing.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that game has a barrier guard system too. I know you probably don't use it that much because you don't need it in story mode, but that's basically like this. Like, you see that barrier gauge beneath my health?
Yeah.
If you hold, what is it? A and B while you're blocking, you will barrier guard, and that means that not only will you not take any chip damage, I am dead. Holy crap, Rachel. Not only will you not take any chip damage, but you will also force the enemy back, like when they're attacking you. And it was like a necessary tool to get used to. And Guilty Gear basically has its own version of that. It doesn't have its own barrier guard meter. It takes from your actual meter, which is interesting. But it basically has that. And it's even more necessary in that game because you can die from chip. I don't think you should be able to die to chip in any game. I know you can die to chip in Marvel, and in Marvel, there is nothing like barrier guard, so it kinda just sucks. That game does have advancing guard, but that's like reject guard. That's not the same. You need some way to actually not die to chip.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I actually got Marvel 3 the same time I got my first BlazBlue. And, like, I ordered both at the same time, because I saw them both at the same convention, and I am so glad BlazBlue Story made me get into that game instead of Marvel, because, my god, now that I have fighting game experience looking over Marvel's mechanics, I would have hated life.
Oh, yeah.
That game's mechanics are not it. How they got away with some of those decisions is beyond me.
Yeah.
That game...
Marvel vs. Capcom, I think it is? Is it Marvel?
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3, isn't that like a touch of death game?
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. I think that in terms of a team game, BB Tag fixed a lot of the problems you would see in that game. None of them are there.
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna get into Project L when that comes out, actually?
The heck is that?
It's a League of Legends fighting game.
Oh.
Yeah, and 2 people can be on the same team. It's a tag fighter. They
Like
made
2
a way where
players?
you could flame a teammate in a fighting game.
Why do grown-ups always have
I know that Dragon Ball had 3v3s, which was the only likable part of that game. But then they revealed last month that Guilty Gear Strive is getting 3v3s, and I'm very much looking forward to that.
Interesting.
Even though I don't have any friends that play Guilty Gear Strive. But I'm still very much looking forward to trying that. But League? Bruh, I'm not even buying Grand Blue, and that has 2B in it. I ain't buying no League fighting game, not in this life.
That's fair. That is fair.
Did she just grab me out of my role? What a hoe! Get out of here!
So close to the end of these characters.
We're really not. I think next is Hakumen Nu. That's what it's all leading to. At least this is like a really good damaging super. So at least I have that. Yeah, Gears of Woo!
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
I actually really like how Lychee plays. It's something that I learned going through the Central Fiction arcade modes recently. I feel like that would have been an interesting character for me to try if I still played mainline BlazBlue, but I do not hate myself, so I'm just gonna play BB Tag instead in the competitive environment. There's no way the AI just did that to me. What the heck?
The heck?
What is this Lychee doing? This is crazy!
The AI is just built different.
This Lychee feels built different. This is not the same AI as the other ones I fought in this route.
Nope.
Oh!
actually clapped.
Yeah, yeah, won't stop me. Emotion won't stop me. Finish.
Whew, that one was close.
That was a bit close. I don't know what that light she was on. That was abnormal.
Oh, please don't lose consciousness yet. I knew it. Counting on grown-ups is never a good idea.
Carl, you're a little shit.
Yeah.
That's all he had to say on the matter. He just left. It's like, I gotta fight one of the 6 heroes. I'm leaving her there. This man's unhinged. Definitely Relius' son, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, with a family like that, it's a miracle he has any sort of sanity at all.
But he doesn't.
Is it you, Deus Machina? It's been a long time.
I'm sorry, but do I know you?
My name is Hakuman, soldier resurrected to a violent, devastated world.
Your hands were never meant for hurting people.
Yes.
Don't call my sister Nirvana.
Uh-oh.
Pathetic puppeteer. Let me give you a piece of advice. The driving force behind Deus Machina is a person's killing intent. Their desire to kill.
Remember that for Chrono Phantasma.
Deus Machina drives people insane? Ridiculous. Your desire to kill simply directs the Deus Machina. Trying to shift the blame is pretty pathetic.
Some good lore right there.
Shut up! What do you know? You don't know.
Some good
anything
voice acting
about
right
my
there.
sister.
It really
You don't know
is.
Either.
I certainly do not understand you, but I have no need of understanding. What a pathetic human boy. You lost all hope and turned evil. That makes you my enemy. I am the White Boy.
It would be so cool if Hakuman just deleted Carl from the game right here in this interaction.
With words, emotionally, mentally.
No, with his sword. You know his sword can kill time? I don't even know what that means.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Ah yes, what's the biggest thing we could kill? Time itself.
You can't. Hakuman can do that. And now I'm gonna have to kill him. Unlimited. Look at that damage. He did more from that with an anti-air. That's what I'm working with.
Sounds about right.
But, to go back
That's
to what...
big damage.
Well, I'm not done yet. We block those.
We blocked those hits.
So to go back to what I was singing earlier, that Hakuman song I sung briefly. So, interesting thing about BlazBlue. Prior to Chrono Phantasma, every song in BlazBlue got a vocal version. Or at least all of the character songs.
Interesting.
And, but originally, only half of them, like a random selection, only... No! My sister! Originally, only half of them, had vocal versions. It's like, just straight random ones, and they were all in Japanese. And then, out of effing nowhere... Are you running this back?
Run it back, run it back! Ah!
Oh...
That.
Oh my god. Okay, so like,
Whew.
out of nowhere, BlazBlue did a Los Angeles vocal collection of all the other songs that didn't have lyrics yet, and these ones were all in English. And it was just the most random thing. But my god, were they so good. The name is Hakuman, soldier resurrected to a violent, devastated world. That crap goes ham.
Was that actually the lyrics?
Yes, it
That's
was.
wild. That's
It's
actually
wild, bro. Jin's? Oh my god. Jin was one of the English ones. Ragna was one of the English ones. Hearing that Jin one? Oh my god. I just got hard countered. Hearing that Jin one gets me so hyped. I can win this. Not like that, though. You know, hit his ass.
Ooh, that was scary.
I got load.
1-1.
I got load. I got load.
It's 1-1. You got this.
No! My sister! Keep trying to input Ada's commands like I'm her. You can't do that. I'm walking over there. She body blocked for me, yo! My face! That do no damage? Oh, that's
That
a
did no
combo
damage.
starter. The AI didn't do damage. Get out of here! Oh, that didn't kill. No way to that combos. Nah, you're gone. You're out, ski. Get out.
Done.
Thank you, Kokonoe. In no world does Carl win this matchup if you do not intervene.
Never, but that was a big win.
That was a big win. If I was to get stuck on any fight, it would probably be that one.
Yeah, I believe it. Looking at how insane that matchup is, I believe it.
It could also be this one. I mean, Unlimited New. Unlimited New doesn't combo like Unlimited Hakumen does. Like, you just be patient, block the super she throws out. I think Unlimited New is easier to deal with, at least in terms of an AI.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, in Chrono Phantasma,
You know what, sis?
you were able to pick, like, you could set up an online lobby so that you and your friends could pick unlimited characters. It was a freaking playground, bro. I
That
remember
sounds like
playing
fun.
Unlimited Hakumen. That crap was a mess.
Turned you into this, but I'll
It
find
sounds
you.
like a lot of fun, though.
I'll find the Azure Grimoire, and I swear I'll
It was, and then Central Fiction removed Unlimiteds for no reason, along with the English voices.
There's evil. I will gladly
Central
bear that
Fiction
name.
taking L's left and right, not gonna lie.
It really does sound like
Solid into the story, though, and that's what matters.
Release requested.
it.
Request granted.
As long as it has a decent story.
Let's go, sis.
I think so. A lot of people do criticize Central Fiction for being a cluster F lore-wise, and I don't even think I understand everything that goes on in that game. But I don't think it's bad like some people do, and I do think they have a couple valid reasons for why. But I do think it was a very good ending, a nice, satisfactory ending. Like, can you name a saga that has had a satisfying beginning, middle, and end? Almost everything, like, drops in some way. Like, at some point, the quality dips. I think, Harry Potter, for example, movies 7 and 8 just weren't it.
Really?
What's another example? Like, what's another franchise? Like Persona? I know the Persona games, like, aren't connected, but... Holy crap. Look at my health, or lack
Yeah, I
thereof.
barely see it.
But, like,
Jeez.
I don't like Persona 3, like, at all.
Really?
So, yeah. Like, I've gone through that game, like, twice. Both times I had to force myself. I do not enjoy it in the slightest. I think that almost every... I think Star Wars is also a rare exception, at least before Disney acquired it. I'm one of the rare people who thought all 6 films were really good. Most people have a problem with at least one of them. I actually do think the original 6 were all good.
The AI is playing a keep away game here. Oh.
Kingdom Hearts Recoded was definitely a dip in quality. Almost everything has some kind of dip in quality, and I think BlazBlue was fully satisfying start to finish. And that's such a rarity. And I just held that L. Okay, I gotta focus up. I gotta win this one.
Dude, you got this. You got this.
We can't end it with an L.
No L's. No here. No now. No L's.
After I just talked about how, like, Hakumen was harder to deal with. Did you just tech Nirvana's throw? I didn't even know you could do that. I thought that had, like, command throw properties.
No problem.
Child's play.
No problem. Advance attack. You're off by
Careless. How's that?
Reverse. You're
I
off by
got careless. Ada, got it.
I'm trying to throw. It's the only thing that does damage.
Oh no. How's that? Wait. Wait. How's that? Good and strong. How's that? Good and strong. My tummy is counted. Finish.
Ah. No.
That just.
We're gonna run it back.
Oh,
We're gonna
my
get this.
I'm gonna get it, but oh my god.
You got this, man. You got this.
Are the clove. Yeah. Man, busting out the old PS3 fight stick has been an experience. This thing squeaks like nobody's business. This thing is 10 years old, or 9 years
God.
old.
What, sis? I will do.
You're supposed to, like, replace a stick every,
Rebel 1. Action.
every what? Every year or two? I think
Really?
in order to keep them, like, max quality or something like that. At least that's what I heard. And I had my, like, previous PS4 stick for, 9 years. Ever since I first got my PS4. And I just replaced it last month. I had that thing for 9 years. It was literally falling apart.
Man, that's a shame. I would have thought that fight sticks would last a lot longer.
In 9 years? I think it did mad good.
No, I mean like how they're saying, oh, you should replace them pretty much every year.
Well,
I would've
that's to,
thought-
like, keep it functioning as smoothly as possible. Like, I've had 3 brands of sticks. I had a Mad Catz, and that one broke after 1 year. This one that I'm using right now is my other PS3 one. It is a Quanba, and this one obviously never broke because I'm using it, but it has definitely gotten very, very stiff. The stick has, and it squeaks, and I could never use this stick in a competitive sense ever again. But as far as the buttons and actually using it, it works. So, I did not use it for very long, though, because not long after I got this stick, I got the PS4, which means that I needed a new stick that was compatible with it. And that's when I got my, Hori, which was by far the best one. Lasted 9 years, I loved it. And I made sure that when I got my new PS5 one last month, that it was also a Hori, because I loved that stick.
Nice.
But anyway, the one I'm going to be using here on PS3 is a Quanba, and it still works. 10 years.
Very
Even if
nice.
it's a bit stiff, bit sticky. Oh, that's some good art.
That's amazing art.
Look, it's Ragna. He looks like Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
My gosh.
Drawings on wanted posters are always so terrible. Don't you, sis? Anyway, if this information is valid, Ragna the Blood Edge is supposed to be in Kakutsuchi right now. I know, sis. Don't worry.
Look how innocent he looks. That's deception.
All right then. Let's go collect some more information. It looks like some people from the guard are coming.
Noelle?
Information
Shit.
from the librarian should be reliable. Maybe we'll run into the hero of Ikaruga too if we're lucky. Don't worry, sis. I'll help you. Let's
I love that image of
I
Ragna.
think it'll be the solution to the problem.
I love how it's not fully in frame. Oh no!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Bro! Ragnar the Blood Edge, I'm sorry, bro! Well, I guess that will do it for the first half of the Calamity Trigger arcade modes. It's been, I don't know how many hours it's been, but my throat is getting dry. How are you feeling? What did you learn today? Tell me something new you learned today.
You mean aside from the insanity that is the is this game and the characters that you end up playing against, and just the absolute BS? Other than that,
I talked a lot about mechanics in this video because this definitely has a lot more gameplay than your mainline playthrough of the series does, of going through mostly the story. So I did get to elaborate on some of the things that you probably have not seen much of or had not had much exposure to playing only the story mode. But I did primarily was looking forward to you playing through these and seeing these because of the nuggets of story info. So I hope that that department was as we're hoping for, at least in this first half. I know that characters like Ragnar and Jin do get a lot of spotlight in story mode, so some of the smaller characters on the side would have more to explore in this side mode.
well, it definitely was a learning experience in the lore and the story and all these things. Ragnar's not a vampire.
It was, so tell me something you learned.
Huh?
It was, so tell me something you learned.
Well,
You haven't answered the question. What'd you learn about the lore today, PUMSQUATCH?
we were making jokes just now, okay? Chill. I'm fine. I'm innocent.
This is what we call a pop quiz.
I never was good at tests. Except the ones that I was tested like 4 times in like 3rd grade, but I aced those. Anyways,
Yikes from me, dog.
there was nothing wrong with me. Yeah.
I believe you. Lame.
I don't.
You don't believe yourself? That's a problem.
Yeah, it's a crazy problem. But anyways, something that I did learn that honestly is pretty interesting to the story is when Rachel acted as a vampire for the one and only time in her life to save someone, and that ended up being Ragnar.
I think it was to save him anyway. I can't think of any other reason why she would have, so I'm pretty sure it was that instance, yes.
Yeah. And it's just like so she had to have known, or there could be some implication, like she knew that he would be a really important key piece in the story or the lore or whatever, or even just she saw him or knew about him and thought, oh, some feelings, you know? It's obvious that she has feelings for him. Obvious.
Yeah, and you made some great observations, so it'll definitely will be worth keeping those in mind when you go forward. Not only for the rest of the arcade modes, but just for the mainline story as well. Particularly once you finish up with Continuum Shift Extend and move on to Chrono Phantasma.
Yeah. But it was a delight. Thank you for your help in this footage. We have 5 hours. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for having me. And we're going to do it again.
We're doing it again, though.
We still have half the cast to get through.
Half. We're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
But yes, thank you again for joining me. It was a pleasure having you on the channel. I will link your channel in the description down below. Please give him a check out and see if you're into his content. He does post some really interesting content. He does post a lot of mainly cross-tag battle videos. And recently you actually did a waifu tier list video that was pretty long. So,
yeah, that was very long. I worked for 2 months in editing time on that video, or total production, for like over a month. I did go on a 2-week vacation, but I think that the actual number of days working on that was weeks. That was a big one for all the waifus in BB Tag, from BlazBlue, from Persona, from Under Night, even the ones that didn't make it into BB Tag. I included all of them. Y'all can check that out if you want.
Yeah.
But for now, looks like that'll do it for today. Anything you'd like to close us out with?
No, just thank you very much for joining me, man. I appreciate your help. And I am PUMSQUATCH. This is Razzle.
Bye, and I'll see you next time.
Farewell!